Welcome back, Turtleholics. If you're thinking about getting one of these, you're probably going to want to know how much it costs to put together one of these. Now, you've probably heard that setting up a turtle tank habitat is expensive, and sometimes it can be, but today I'm going to show you how I set all of this up for less than $200. Let's get into it. So the most expensive part of any build is gonna be the turtle tank. Now it's important to understand that not every species of turtle needs the same tank size. So I'm putting a guide up here on the screen where you can take a look to see which species of turtle requires which size of turtle tank. And as you would expect, the bigger the tank, the more expensive it is gonna be. But I do really wanna stress that it is important that you give your turtle a big enough tank so they can swim around and be happy and healthy. And honestly, there are some cheap options for tanks. I was able to get this 75-gallon tank for only $120 from Petco. It usually retails for $240, but every month or two they have a really cool sale where all of their tanks go on like a 50% off sale. So that's how I was able to get it for $120, but they also have really good options for 55 and 40-gallon tanks as well. And while a lot of the accessories that I'm going to be talking about today you can get from Amazon, I do not recommend getting a tank from Amazon. For one, it's really expensive. You can see here a 55-gallon tank is going for almost $400. It does include some like filters and some other things, but it's still not worth it. And secondly, there is a chance that the tank will break when it gets shipped, so I really recommend like going and actually picking it up from a place. Now, if the Petco tanks are a little bit out of your budget, I strongly recommend checking out Facebook Marketplace. A lot of times they have really good tanks for under $100. Now, most of the time these tanks are going to be used, but there are a lot that are in really good condition. So I would suggest going and checking that out. Also, sometimes they'll come in a bundle with like other accessories like decorations or filters, so you can really save a lot of money there. Now, the next thing that you'll need for every aquatic species of turtle is going to be a basking light and a basking platform. All right, let's see if we can lure Penny onto the basking platform for this shot. Come here, Penny. So this is actually a new trick I've been trying to teach her where I have her follow my fingers. Get on the basking platform, come on. Up, up, get up there, get up there. I'll feed you later, I promise. Come on, there you go. Okay, so this is a basking platform that you can see Penny is on, and I was able to get both of these from Amazon. And here is the basking platform. I was able to get this from Amazon for only $15. Pretty good deal. I will say Penny is starting to get a little too big for it, but when you're starting out, this is a great starter basking platform for only $15. And then up here is the light, and it's actually a UVA UVB combo light, which are both the UV rays that a turtle needs. So it gets the job done. It was only $10, so a great deal. Now I'll feed you, Penny. Come here. Oh, come here. Now, the next thing you'll need is a turtle tank heater. Luckily, these are not expensive at all. You can go on Amazon right now and find a heater for like $10. So it's not that expensive, but it's actually really important because your turtle requires a water temperature usually between 75 and 85 degrees Fahrenheit. And if the water falls outside of that range for an extended period of time, it can cause your turtle to get sick. So it's a really cheap purchase, $10, and it'll keep your turtle healthy. And when you're choosing your heater, make sure you get a heater that has the correct wattage capabilities. And here's a cool chart on the side of my box where you can kind of see how many watts you need for each size turtle tank. Now, next on the list is a substrate. And a substrate basically just means anything that kind of lies at the bottom of your tank and covers it. And some people don't use a substrate. It's called like a bare bottom tank, and it's fine. It's not necessarily going to cause your turtle harm, but I do recommend, if possible, you do get a substrate. It's just basically way more naturalistic for your turtle and more similar to their natural habitat. I really like sand. It gives your turtle a nice, like, clean feeling, kind of reminds me of the beach. And it's also not that expensive. I put around 40 pounds of sand in here, and it ran me about $30. I got mine from Amazon, but you can also go to your local pet store, and they'll have some good options too. And just a reminder, when you are putting a substrate into your tank, make sure to give it a thorough clean. This will not only help remove any dangerous bacteria, but can also help prevent your turtle tank water from getting cloudy. Now, another essential component of your turtle tank setup is going to be your filters. Now, every single turtle tank is going to need a filter. Some fish tanks can get away without it, but turtles create so much waste, and if you want a healthy, clean turtle tank water, you're going to need a filter. Now, filters a lot of times can run up to over $100, even $200, but I strongly recommend this filter here. It's called like the number 17 something from Amazon. I'll put the link in the bio and also show a screenshot here of what it looks like on Amazon. But this filter is incredible. It cycles through 200 gallons per hour, which is more than enough for a 75-gallon tank, and it only costs $20, which is unheard of. I totally thought it was a scam, but I ordered it over a year ago, and it has been working perfectly. I ended up buying a second one just because when I used to have driftwood and fish inside my tank would get a little dirty, but with just a turtle, one of these filters is totally fine, only 20 bucks, and I strongly recommend it. Now, another expensive component of a turtle tank setup can be decorations, and I do recommend that you get decorations, but there are a lot of easy and even free ways to get them. For example, I went to a nearby park and got this awesome piece of driftwood in the woods, and that was obviously free. And then also I was able to pick up a couple cool pieces of rocks as well, totally free. So if you're kind of like strapped to cash, I recommend just going out into like the woods and finding a couple things that you can put inside your tank. Just make sure you thoroughly clean them before you put them in the tank. All right, so here's a quick summary of everything that I just reviewed along with the price associated with it. So you can see here with the tank, the basking platform, the basking light, the heater, the sand or substrate, as well as the filters. And in the description of this video, I will include a link to all of these products if you're interested. And one more thing I will add, I didn't include the price of a turtle tank stand just because hopefully I'm assuming you can maybe find some furniture in your house that you can just put the tank on for free. While $200 might seem like a lot of money, the good thing is after you buy everything and set it all up, that's basically it. You really don't have to spend that much more money at all. The only other things, like for example, if you use tap water, you're gonna wanna use some tap water conditioner to help remove any chemicals that might be in tap water, but this stuff is only like $5 on Amazon. And then you're also gonna obviously need some food, but luckily most pellets you can also get on Amazon for $5 to $10, so it's really not gonna burn a hole in your pocket. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said, a turtle tank can be expensive, but there is a way to do it the cheap way. I'm coming out with videos every single week. Let me know down in the comments if you have any suggestions for topics for a video, and please go ahead and subscribe and like this video. We'll see you on the next one.